and I told to my mom, "Hey mom, why this person is black or dark? Why is he like this?" Good morning, world! How are you guys doing? Hello from Barcelona. Look what I'm doing over here. Oh my goodness, yeah. Today I decided to wash the curtain. So I took how do you say this? The stairs? Is it like the foldable stairs or what? Anyway, I took this. I went up. I took away the curtains, which are over here. And yeah, now I should clean them, so I should wash them in the washing machine. So today, as I was doing this, and I'm gonna be working here at home, I decided to talk about a topic which some of you have asked in the past, and it's about racism in Barcelona. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. It's racism or racism, whatever. You get my point, right? So today I'm going to talk about racism and all this topic all together. So the question is Barcelona racist, or there is a lot of racism? Racism, my god, these words are so difficult for me. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about Barcelona, not about Spain, because Spain is huge, Spain is different. I mean, there are different areas in Spain, different cities, and each city is different. So I'm gonna talk about Barcelona because this is where I live, this is where I was born, and this I know almost everything about Barcelona. So yeah, today I'm gonna talk about racism in Barcelona. So the first question, is Barcelona racist? Well, I would say the quick answer is no. The quick answer is no, but yeah. So let me explain and you will understand. So Barcelona is a very cosmopolitan, they say, cosmopolitan city where it's full of people from different cultures, different countries, different areas. So you can go down the street and you can find people from the US, people from Italy, people from Russia, people from Morocco, people from Turkey. I mean, people from all around the world. So it's a very cosmopolitan or multicultural city. Therefore, in the recent years, because this change has been in the recent like 10, 20 years, the people has gone lower and lower, so less and less racist. But it's true that there's still some racism to some of the cultures or some of the people who comes to Barcelona. These are mainly two areas or two like cultures which are not very well seen for the people in Barcelona. Which are those cultures? And I'm talking about the people who like me, has born in Barcelona, who has lived in Barcelona, not people who actually lives in Barcelona and has been here for, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 years. No, not this kind of people, but the people who actually has been all his life in Barcelona, like me. So what are those countries or those races, if we talk about races, which people from here are a little bit like that we don't really like, and maybe we are a little bit racist against them. One is the Moroccan people, so people from Morocco, and the other one is people from Romania, Romanian people. And in a previous video in my channel, I already talked about the issues of the Moroccan people, not about Romanian, but I'm gonna just talk again, very quickly again, which issues and why the people from Barcelona, we are a little bit racist to those countries. So I will talk about this, and then I will say also the thing that we from Barcelona, we don't like about people from outside. So what is the issue with Moroccan people? Well, the problem is that Morocco, if you don't know, it's very close to Spain. So actually, Spain has two cities which are in Africa, and they are touching the border of Morocco. So this border is not very high control. So like it happens, for example, now with America and Mexico, it's not very high control. So a lot of people crosses through that border to Spain, which is still in Africa. Then they come to the actual peninsula, to Spain, crossing the Estrecho de Gibraltar, which is like this tiny little piece which separates Morocco or Africa from the peninsula of Spain. These people ends up coming to Spain, to the actual peninsula, and a lot of times they come to Barcelona because they see that Barcelona is like a land of opportunities. And well, it can seem like this, but it's not really true. So when they come here, they find out they don't have a job, they cannot get a job, it's not so easy to get money. Barcelona, life in Barcelona is very expensive, so they start doing like bad things like stealing pockets, like pickpocketing or stealing in houses and things like that. So that's why we from Barcelona got this very bad impression from the people of Morocco. And you know how the people is, right? You have like some people which is bad, and you then generalize and say, oh, the people from Morocco is bad. So this is the main point why we don't like the people from Morocco, and we are a bit racist with them. I'm trying to not be racist, so because I don't like being racist, but you know, when you've been all your life with these people, sometimes you cannot, I mean, even if you try to think that they are good, some of people, obviously, there are good and bad people all around the world, so they are good people. It's hard to see them as good people because of things that happened in the past. And I say, I'm trying as much as I can as not being racist because I don't like being racist. But the majority of the people have this problem in Barcelona, have this problem with Moroccan people. The same happens with Romanian people. Romania is a beautiful country, one of the most beautiful countries of Europe. And a lot of Romanian people came like some years ago to Barcelona but because they knew that Barcelona was an easy place to pickpocket. Yeah, there was some mafias that were bringing people from Romania because of that. Barcelona, you can actually pickpocket somebody and you will go to the police, because if the police gets you, obviously, you will go to the police, stay there a couple of hours, and then you will be out of the street again, on the street again. And this happens all the day long in Barcelona. There are a lot of Romanian mafias which pickpockets the tourists in Barcelona, pickpockets the people from Barcelona, and they are still free because the laws in Barcelona doesn't put them in the jail. So what happens? These Romanian people got this like thinking from the Barcelona people, which are bad people. And as I said, everywhere in the world there are good and bad people. But a lot of Romanians came here, they did a lot of damage to Barcelona, and we got a little bit racist to them. I hope you guys understand that we are a bit like, when we see them, we are like, you know, our brain is turning on and thinking like, oh, they are bad people. But it takes some time to adapt and think and say, oh no, don't be racist, there are a lot of bad and good people all around the world, and it doesn't necessarily mean that if you're born in Romania, you're gonna be a bad guy. No, not really. But it happened across the time, so some years ago, that a lot of bad guys from Romania, guys and women came to Barcelona to steal and to pickpocket. So we got this thinking that Romanian and Moroccan people are bad. So this is what I think is the worst problem of racism in Barcelona, that we think that Romanian and Moroccan people are bad. This is actually a very bad problem, but I think that in Barcelona we are really open-minded. As I said, we are a really multicultural city. So we are changing this a little bit, and the more and more days, months and years that passes, the less influence we have, because more good people are coming. Actually, I have a very good friend which is Moroccan, and I have a very good friend who is Romanian. So this is what I mean. I mean, we are not racist because they are just Romanian. We are racist because things that happened in the past. So the more time that passes and more normal people or good people are coming from these countries, we are already changing our mind and saying, oh, they are, and not all of them are bad. There are a lot of people that is good and comes with good intentions. So our mind is slowly changing, and it takes time. It takes time for a society to adapt something, I mean, from something bad to something good. But as I was saying, this is like the biggest racism problem in Barcelona. Other than that, yeah, we have a problem in general with tourists. Why with tourists? Because you cannot believe, if you've never come to Barcelona, you cannot believe the amount of tourists that there is in Barcelona. There are in Barcelona. It's like huge amount of tourists, and whenever you go, I mean, I live close to Sagrada Familia, and whenever I go past to Sagrada Familia, it's like you cannot even walk because the amount of tourists that there are in Sagrada Familia. The same happens in the city center. Whenever you go there, you go to Las Ramblas, it's full of tourists. And this, on one side, it's great. Yeah, one side is great. Tourists come to the city, they know the city, they spend money, which is good for the country, it's good for the city. But on the other side, it has also bad things. Yeah, I have a video in my vlog which I was saying some of the bad things for the tourists. But one of the biggest problems is that the prices go up. Yeah, the touristic areas, which Barcelona is very small, so at the end it's like half of Barcelona. The prices has gone very up for everything, like houses, rents, shop places and all that stuff. So everything goes up because tourists spend money. So the big brands want to be there, want to have their shop there, and also the tourists rent flats and they don't care what they have to pay. So there are a lot of people who is taking benefit of that, and they are getting houses, renovating them, I mean buying them, renovating them, and then renting them for the tourists. So the people from here, which we live here, we cannot afford anymore to buy or rent houses because the prices has gone so up that it's not very possible for us. And also, I mean, there are more other problems with tourists, but in general there is massification, prices going up, and like shops closing because they cannot pay the new rents, and other very focused for tourist opening. So all of this also made that people from here, from Barcelona, we don't really like tourists so much. Yeah, we used to like them in the past when they were tourists, but now we are a little bit, it's not racism because it's not related to a race, but it's more related to people outside of Spain that we don't like. Other than that, I would say that Barcelona is changing extremely fast. As an anecdote, and I don't know if the word is right, anecdote, but as a thing that, let's say, as a thing that happened to me in the past, I can tell you that when I was young, like I don't know, 5, 6, 8 years old, there was almost no people outside. I mean, from outside of Barcelona, of Spain, in Barcelona. Like, let's say, dark people, like black people. I don't know which is the right term to say. Like people from Africa or from the US, which is black in English. So let's say dark people. There was no dark people in Barcelona at all. And I remember, and my mom told me several times, that I was in the metro, in the subway, and there was a dark guy, and I told to my mom, "Hey mom, why this person is black or dark? Why is he like this?" And my mom was, oh my God, don't say that so low, you know, because it's like embarrassing, but it's true. When I was a kid, there was no dark people in Barcelona. And now you can go out, it's like 20 years later, you can go out to the street, and it's strange that you don't see someone from Africa, or someone from the US, or someone from, I don't know, maybe South America, which are not dark but are like darker. So it's very, very common to go out there and see people from everywhere. You can check any of my vlogs and you will see when I'm walking through Barcelona that you see a lot of different cultures in Barcelona. So we have progressed, we have adapted, but it's a very short period of time. A lot of changes have happened in Barcelona, and it takes a bit to adapt. And I say, the younger we are, the less racist we are. But there's still a lot of old people, which has been all of his life in Barcelona with only people from Spain, and in the latest period of time, a lot of changes which are more racist than we do. But as I said, this is changing. If you come from outside of Barcelona to Barcelona, I mean, even if you are Morocco or Romanian, you will not be beaten on the street, you will not get insults. So this is safe, so you can come here, you can enjoy the life here. But it's also true that if you are especially from Morocco and from Romania, it may be hard to find some kind of jobs, especially if you're dealing with the public, so in a shop or things like that, because we are still a bit like not very, very, very friendly with these countries. But this is changing. I mean, Barcelona, it's a very, very nice city, very nice place. A lot of people, as I said, from different countries are coming. So if you're thinking of coming to Barcelona, you should definitely check it out. So with that being said, I think I already covered most of the stuff about racism in Barcelona. So if you have any questions or you want to know more stuff about Barcelona, just leave a comment down below. Remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and well, see you tomorrow. I hope you like it, guys. Bye bye.